2 weeks ago, if you'd asked me which leading Republican politician in the country was most likely to agree to come on the show for an interview, I would have told you it was going to be Virginia governor and apparent vice presidential aspirant Bob McDonnell. After all, he is the only leading Republican whom I have heard say with my own ears that he would like to come on this show. It happened on the Laura Ingraham radio program roughly a month ago. Listen.
I was going back on YouTube, Governor, and I was watching some of Reagan's old debates from the 60s, late 60s, early 70s. There wasn't a place he wouldn't go to argue the conservative message and advocate for conservative principles. And he got a lot of grief for it, but he won a lot of respect. And it seems to me that if we have Republicans out there, maybe coming up through the ranks, who are concerned about going on Rachel Maddow's show, or concerned that she's going to get the better of him or her in a sit down, then we have real problems. We have to be able to engage with these people. It doesn't mean you're going to convince her, but it means you're going to probably be a stronger advocate across the board to people who don't really know what conservatism even is.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Laura. That's exactly right. You see if you can get Laura Rachel to set that up for me?
Yeah, I will send her a note for sure.
I love that he calls me Lil Rachel. Laura Ingraham and her producers did send me a note, which I do really appreciate. And we did call Lil Governor McDonnell's office to try to set something up. I legitimately thought we were going to get him as a guest, but apparently he did not mean it. Governor McDonnell, you shouldn't have said you weren't afraid to do something if you were actually afraid to do it. Already, not just around the country, but around the world. This one's from Australia. Look, around the world. The first phrase that pops into people's heads when they see you now is transvaginal ultrasound. I cannot possibly make that worse for you, Governor. You did that on your own. So let's talk about it, like you said you would. Until then, I will keep reporting on the mess that you're in, like I'm about to do more of on the next segment on this show. I just won't have the benefit of you here to help me understand it. Come on. Don't be afraid. You said you'd do it. Come on.